What type of learner are you? Most people are familiar with these 3 learning styles, but did you know that labeling yourself as one of these doesn't actually help you learn in any way? In fact, it can inhibit your learning ability by boxing yourself into one subcategory. We become better learners when we are able to assign meaning behind what we are learning. Research suggests that there is no true scientific evidence to support the idea of learning styles at all. It turns out that the 3 learning styles are best used in conjunction instead of just learning to use just one style. This mindset of only using one learning style can lead to further issues with students when they are led to rely on a single dominant learning style. Students will typically dismiss more effective learning styles or even whole subjects altogether if it is not compatible with their chosen style. For example, when learning to ride a bike, if you believe you are an auditory or visual learner, simply reading about how to ride a bike or watching others ride a bike will not be more effective than physically trying to ride the bike yourself. So this begs the question, why is it that this debunked idea of learning styles is so pervasive in our education system here in America? Part of the issue is confirmation bias. Many people already believe that learning styles are real, so when they get conflicting information, they tend to ignore it. Another reason why learning styles are still around is that the government requires in 29 states that teachers learn and get tested on the concept of learning styles when attempting to get their teaching license. There is now a huge business around learning styles. There are dozens of different teacher resource sites that will all try to get you to buy various lesson plans, each for a different learning style, intended to be customized to each student's needs. Gaining a profit by attempting to manipulate an entire generation of students and educators is pretty scammy if you ask me. In conclusion, even though we may have individual cognitive strengths, the idea that someone fits into one of the subcategories of learning styles is a common misconception that has continued to be entertained by the majority of Americans and educators alike. Because this idea has been embedded into our educational institutions, it has become detrimental to limiting our students' educational experience. Although learning styles may have been debunked, there is evidence that there are teaching methods that can still be effective in boosting student performance. Instead, educational leaders should diversify their teaching instructions so that they cater to the topic, individual, and the method of instruction. And students should also keep an open mind to learning in different ways. All in all, it is important for teachers and students alike to explore the students' cognitive strengths and abilities to optimize the students' learning experience. This means accepting that not all students learn the same way, and that not all students will fit into a single type of learning category.